A professor at UNC Chapel Hill is raising concern, saying school administrators secretly recorded his classes, and he says he doesn't know why. The school says the professor's permission wasn't necessary to record those classes. Our race and culture reporter Akila Davis is live now in Chapel Hill. And Akila, this comes as the professor says he was actually worried and potentially facing backlash about something else.
Steve, that's right. You know, Larry Chavis has been a professor here at UNC Chapel Hill for 18 years. He calls himself outspoken and someone who refuses to keep quiet over things he believes in.
At times I felt like I'm the Nicole Hannah-Jones that nobody knows about.
UNC Chapel Hill professor Larry Chavis says he believes the climate on campus doesn't always feel accepting of marginalized groups.
There are times when I've left the building crying. People asking me to allow students or not even mention to students that I would prefer if they didn't wear native mascot gear in my Indigenous Studies class.
Speaking with me outside the Keenan Flagler Business School, the economics professor says he was shocked to receive this email on April 22nd.
But it was attached to people all over the university, from the provost, who's the #2 at the university, to someone in the Office of Faculty Affairs.
It says it's received some reports concerning class content and conduct within his class over the last few months. Unbeknownst to him, recording and reviewing several of his classes on April 8th, 10th, 15th, and 17th using a camera in the classroom. The letter goes on to say notice is not required to record classes, and it does record classes without notice in response to concerns raised by students.
Were we following our publicly posted policy, or was there a policy that was just for Larry, for the outspoken Lumbee guy from Robson County?
The letter also says they chose to conduct a video review to avoid disrupting the flow of classes and to ensure a comprehensive evaluation of his teaching methods, saying that a meeting will be scheduled to discuss concerns reported which prompted this review. Ending the letter with, during this review period, Chavis is to refrain from contacting students or inquiring about reports brought to their attention. Doing so could be construed as retaliation, which is prohibited by the university. Chavis tells me he has no idea what is behind this apparent investigation, but the husband and father says he received an outpouring of support from the campus community, with students thanking him for standing up for what he believes in. But it doesn't remove the hurt he's experienced.
I came here with a PhD from Stanford with all the hope in the world, and that's been crushed in a lot of ways.
And the university tells me they're not able to release personnel information, but did release this statement to me saying, in part, regarding the general topic of filming classes, the university does not have a formal policy, but follows applicable laws. Protecting the principles of academic freedom and freedom of expression are among the most important responsibilities we share, in addition to assuring student success and well-being in the classroom. Chavis's teaching contract is up in June. He told me he's hoping the university is going to renew that contract. If not, he also told me, he referenced the late Congressman and civil rights activist John Lewis, telling me being in good trouble helps him sleep at night. We're live in Chapel Hill. Akila Davis, ABC 11 Eyewitness News.